Alright, for my presentation, I did Lynda Berry. To start off, her life was actually kind of crazy when she was a kid. Um, she was in a very poor part of Seattle. Um, she was born on January 2nd, 1956, and she's known for being a cartoonist and an illustrator. Another thing that I found really interesting was she was really passionate about books and art, and her mother was really disapproving of that. And she was also mad that Lynda wanted to go to college, um, and said that the whole thing was a waste of time. She was very well known throughout her whole school as the cartoonist, and she was known for making her art and putting it everywhere, and everyone kind of, she had that reputation. She's mainly known for her novel, The Good Times Are Killing Me, um, which was published in 1988 and was adapted into an off-Broadway play later on. These are some of her works. I think that her work is really cool because if you take a look at it, it's all of these, um, it's like a very distinct style of hers. I think that hers is really, really unique. I've never like seen any comics or any artwork or any style that looks exactly like this. It's more on the like abstract side, um, more so than just traditional comics and art that you've seen in other places. These are some of her other artworks. The one in the top left corner is actually a self-portrait. So is the one on the top right. Some of these little infographics that she's also made are very cool. I think that she's really talented in that sense of making like these little infographic things. I think that they really express a lot in them, and I think it shows a lot of her personality. These are some more of her works, which I also thought this one in the middle was very cool. Um, Her style is very recognizable, and a lot of people will recognize it just from seeing it that it's her work. And also some fun facts about her is she won the Eisner Award for Best Reality Based Work. And one of the things that she's very passionate about is the use of wind turbines. Um, and she has a problem with them being built in residential areas and has gone out and protested against wind power's noise pollution and the effects that it has on human health, especially in residential areas, like I said. She got her degree in fine arts at the Evergreen State College. The illustrated novel that I mentioned earlier, The Good Times Are Killing Me, she ended up adapting into an off-Broadway play, which is something that she's known for. Also, another fun fact that I found really interesting was she was born on Highway 14 in Richland Center, Wisconsin, which I thought was interesting. Some more facts. Her art, I said this before, but her art has a very abstract and creative feel to it. A lot of people can tell that it's hers just by looking at it. And it's definitely very unique. I've never seen anything like it. Um, she learned to draw when she was 12 by copying R. Crumb's work. Um, she's a teacher. That's another thing she's very much noted for in her life. She is very devoted to helping her students learn and encouraging them and using their work. She's definitely a very supportive teacher. Um, Another thing is she had a very rough childhood. Her parents were not very supportive. They didn't get along. And one of the things she used as a coping mechanism was comics, and she found peace in those stories and basically used that as escapism. Another thing is she worked during her high school years as a janitor at Seattle Hospital, which I thought was interesting as well. And in the time in between that, she would work on her art, um, which I thought was very interesting. Overall, she's just like a really unique artist. I don't think I've ever seen, I've said this before, I don't think I've ever seen anything just like hers. Especially the pieces that I included, some of these ones, especially this one and this one. I think that these infographics and these little comics are just like so interesting. I don't think, I think she has like a really strong talent for this. Um, but yeah, overall.